Welcome to the channel. Welcome to HBCU Kingdom. Welcome, kings and queens. I'm your host, No Win Situation. I would like for you to share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the love I've been receiving. So today, we're going to be talking about a great player, a Hall of Fame player, none other than the great Ken Houston from Prarie View, A&M, Louisiana. Yes, sir, Ken Houston. So Prarie View is a HBCU, of course, and Prarie View is a public, historically black land-grant university in Prarie View, Texas. Founded in 1876, it is one of two Texas land-grant universities and the second oldest public institution of higher learning in the state of Texas. It offers 50 academic majors and bachelor degrees, 37 master degrees, and 4 doctoral degree programs through 8 colleges and the School of Architecture. Prarie View is the largest HBCU in the state of Texas and the third largest HBCU in the United States. Prarie View is a member of the Texas A&M University System and the Thurgood Marshall College Fund. Prarie View also fields 18 intercollegiate sports, and they're known as the Prarie View A&M Panthers. So what we're going to be doing now is talking about the great Ken Houston. The great Ken Houston, man. A good player. A great player, actually. Ken Houston was born in Lufkin, Texas, and was the third of 4 children. Ken Houston also attended Dunbar High School. Now, the only school that recruited Ken Houston out of high school was Prarie View. Bishop College initially offered him a scholarship, but he turned it down. He withdrew from it because Bishop College had yet to be desegregated at the time. So it was a segregated college, only Caucasian American one at that time. That was the reason why he didn't want to attend. So he went ahead and took the offer to Prarie View. He played there his whole 4 years, and when he first went to Prarie View, he was actually a starting linebacker. So he went from starting linebacker, and they converted him over to safety, and he was selected as an All-American in the Southwest Athletic Conference. He also ran track. So when you see him on the video that I have, this highlight video that I have, with him grabbing interceptions and taking off and leaving everybody else, that's that track speed he had, you know what I'm saying? That's that track speed. So Ken Houston was drafted in the 9th round of the 1967 AFL-NFL draft. He was drafted by the hometown Houston Oilers. Well, yeah, he was drafted by the Houston Oilers. So what happened was Houston, he played, like, if I'm not mistaken, six seasons maybe with the Oilers. Great player, and they did something that they shouldn't have done, which was actually basically was one of the worst trades at that time. They traded him for 5 Redskin players. Washington Redskins players. They did not equal up to any other talent that he had. You know what I'm saying? So the 5 players that they traded him for, I don't even remember their names, but I looked it up, during my research. None of them are Hall of Famers. None of them produce the way that Ken Houston produced as a player on the field. He was a all-league free safety player for 12 consecutive years in the All-American Football League. He was an all-star in that league at 68 and 69, and then he was a Pro Bowler for the AFC-NFC Pro Bowl from 1970 to 1979, and he was selected All-Pro 3 times. In 1999, he was ranked number 61 on the Sport News list of the 100 greatest football players. In his career, he had an extraordinary ability to know where the ball is going, as you will see in the little highlight video I found. He was actually a ball hawk. They used to call Ed Reed a ball hawk, but Ken Houston was, a ball hawk before Ed Reed was. He played before Ed Reed. He intercepted 49 passes recovered 21 fumbles, gained 1,498 return yards. So what that means, after you get an interception and you run it back for yards, or you get a fumble and run it back for yards, block field goals, kick off and punt return yards, and he scored 12 touchdowns in those scenarios. Like I said, he is a member of the 1986 class of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So Ken Houston was a great player. Now, that one season he scored, I think 5 touchdowns. That stood the test of time. It was a record in 1971. It was a record. 4 interceptions and 1 fumble that he returned for touchdowns. It was a record until 2006, until Devin Hester broke it with 6 touchdowns, 6 return touchdowns. So, like I said, in 1973, he was traded to the Washington Redskins. And while with the Redskins, he got better. He went to the Pro Bowl 7 straight times with the Redskins. After his retirement in 1980, Ken Houston served as a football coach for Wheeler High School and Westbury High School. From 1982 to 1985, he was the defensive back coach for the Oilers. And for 1986 to 1990, he was a defensive back coach for the University of Houston. So when he quit football, he kind of still stayed in football. After he stopped being the defensive back coach, he started doing some work with the youth at HISD, Houston Independent School District. So he stayed around. He did a lot of things. He's a great player. I'm pretty sure he's a great person. I want to appreciate you guys for watching. Like I say, we have highlights showing. Please like, share, subscribe to the channel. A like and a subscribe is free. Don't cost you anything. I appreciate my kings and queens. Like, man, I want to let you know, just keep doing your best. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you do in life, try to be the best at it. Do the best you can. Be a good person. That's all God wants us to do, is just to be a good person. Be a great person. Be the best person you could be. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.